and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble, your astrologer and tarot reader, with your readings for February the 25th through March the 3rd. I want to thank everyone for all the likes, shares, comments, and new subscriptions from last week. I really appreciate you. If you're new, welcome, and I hope you stick around. I hope you like these readings. And if you're coming back, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. These are general readings, guys. These are for the collective. If you would like a personal reading, please click on this link here and that will take you to my website. You can see what kind of readings I offer. I also want to thank everyone who purchased a reading last week, and thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So without further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the February the 25th through March the 3rd. And let's go to your horoscope first. This is for Pisces for February the 25th through March the 3rd. I'm hoping to get this up by Monday morning. It is late on Sunday nights. Let's see what we have here for you. You may be feeling extremely intuitive. Well, you're naturally intuitive anyway. So you're probably feeling normal. Your spiritual practice is very much on your mind. Perhaps a spiritual retreat or pilgrimage you might be fancying, or you might be thinking of planning. Perhaps visiting ancient spiritual ruins like Stonehenge or Angkor Wat in in Cambodia. Somewhere Siem Reap, that is. Somewhere like that you can have an adventure while exploring spiritual and religious ruins and relics. Remember to not sign any contracts on Monday until after 5 p.m. because the moon is not moving, it's stationary, and when it's not moving, because it's usually moving all the time, it's almost like a Mercury in retrograde. Don't sign anything. Now, when the moon starts to move again and it goes into Sagittarius, you may get an idea on how to make traveling to such places pay. Maybe you can think of, you can make a career out of it, and you can think of ways to make money, like vlogging, you might think about doing that. You definitely have that urge for freedom, to travel. So if you can do it through and get paid for it, why not? Do what you love and get paid for it. I think you're going to figure a way out, Pisces. I think you're going to figure a way to do that. Now, on Wednesday, you're probably feeling energized and creative. Maybe you're in the visual arts. Whatever the case may be, you will probably be inspired to take action. You will definitely be inspired to take action. And you'll have the ability to persuade anyone to get on board with you for whatever you want to do. Look, I'm forgetting to shuffle these cards. 3 cards for Pisces, please, for this coming week. Now, Wednesday, that's Wednesday. Now, on Friday, whereas Wednesday your communication was fluent and engaging, Friday, not so much. You may say something in a group or in a public setting that you might regret. You might find yourself at odds with your friends, neighbors, or a group, or an association that you're a member of. Now, resist the urge to react, because it's a fleeting thing. Because later, when Venus moves into Aquarius, things will lighten up, and the heat of the moment will cool down for you. Okay, that's your that's your horoscope. Let's go to your cards. One more card for Pisces, please. One more card for Pisces for next week. Okay. Okay, lovely. Now, we've got the clarifying cards for Pisces. Clarifying cards for Pisces this coming week. I should have been shuffling them while I was reading your horoscope or giving you a horoscope. Okay. This is for Pisces. Clarification for Pisces for the 25th. February the 25th through March the 3rd. All right, so let's clarify. There you go. There's one clarification. Let's clarify. There it is. One more clarification. Oh, too many. That was like the whole pack almost. There it is. Ah. Okay, I can take my glasses off now. The first card out for you is the Eight of Cups. This is about, you know, focusing on spirit. Look, it's about going off on a spiritual journey. It really is. It's about leaving your worldly goods behind and at all costs going off in search of spirituality or in search of whatever it is that you're in search of. But this is definitely what's going on with you in your horoscope. It's what's happening astrologically. You've got this urge to travel, and it's kind of a spiritual, there's a spiritual meaning to it. So even if it is looking at ruins, you're interested in kind of that spiritual background of the travel, if you will. Now clarifying it, you've got the Four of Swords. This tells me that you're really tired. You've been perhaps overthinking or overdoing it. This is saying, look, you can't make valid decisions when you're exhausted. So this is saying, don't forget to get enough sleep. I mean, it's basic stuff. And perhaps, you know, meditate to clear your mind and rejuvenate. I'm getting that you kind of need like pampering. You need kind of a massage or something. You've been burning the candle at both ends. And I'm getting that you really need to kind of rejuvenate in a relaxing way. So some kind of pampering is on the table for you guys. Now, the next card you've got is the Six of Wands, darling. This is, look, this can be a promotion at work. This can be a raise. This is, you're getting the attention. You're getting attention right now, the attention that you deserve. And that you've desired for a while. So you're getting recognized. You're getting the recognition that you want. You're feeling appreciated. This is a celebratory card where you're being appreciated and celebrated. Now, clarifying it is the Three of Pentacles. This is expansion. I really do feel that you are coming into your own in your profession. You're kind of at the pinnacle of it, perhaps, or maybe you're coming up with the idea to travel and you've got a brilliant idea and you can get it off the ground. I just see expansion here. I'm really getting that. I'm getting expansion. I'm getting teamwork, and I'm getting that you're maturing. And you have, you're definitely, your income is going to increase in some way. And maybe it's, you know, as we talked in the, what we talked about in the horoscope, maybe you can find a way of getting paid to do exactly what you want. Whatever it is, something you're feeling really good. You're feeling really good about the direction in which your life is going. Now, the next card you have, which is interesting, is the Five of Pentacles. So you are feeling deprived in some way. Maybe you are feeling that you know, that travel isn't possible, that maybe you don't have enough money, maybe you can't pull it off, whatever, for whatever reason. But this is a card of deprivation. So maybe subconsciously, you know, outwardly you're like, I can do that and I'm going to do that. But deep down you feel that it's not possible. So this is kind of the subconscious level of it not being possible. And I've got the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords is like a truth seeker. Your internal dialogue isn't flattering to yourself. So you're not doing yourself a favor. You're being judgmental about yourself, and you're not, and so therefore you're staying in that deprivation, in that smaller world where you really need to burst out. Oh, I'm just looking at the moon outside of my window. It's a half moon right now. It's beautiful. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is about looking at your glass as half full. It's about feeling deprived. You need to come out of this. You know, you can't go from this to abundance. It's very, very difficult to do it. This takes practice. And how to get out of this is to be grateful. Be grateful for the little things. You know, I say this all the time. If you've you know, been on my channel before, it's getting up in the morning, it's being grateful for a cup of coffee, for a drink of water, whatever it is. All day long, say something that you're grateful for, something that you normally take for granted, right? So the more you're grateful and the more you look for things to be grateful for, the more gratitude you will find, and you'll be given more things to be grateful for. It's the law of attraction, darling. So I have a feeling that you are doing a number on yourself internally. And when I say that, we all have this internal voice that berates us. You're too tall, you're too fat, you're too short, you're too skinny, you're not smart enough, you're too old, you're too young, whatever it is for you, right? It might be all of those. And we listen to that voice because it's in our own voice, and it's our own voice, right? So we kind of are not aware of it. So it's really important for you to become aware of your internal dialogue, because you can't quieten that dialogue if you can't hear it or you're not taking notice of it. So once you start to notice that internal dialogue, it will get louder and louder for a while. And then you're like, oh, if somebody talked to me like that, the way I talk to myself, you know, I'd deck them. I'd be like fighting. Yeah. It's very 50s. Yeah. So the thing is to become aware of how you're speaking to yourself, you know, catch yourself as you're going past a mirror. What do you say when you're first passing a mirror? I mean, when you start to really focus on your internal dialogue, you start to hear it. And then when you hear it, then you can change it. But until you really hear it clearly, you can't change something that you're not aware of. And you know, so it's bringing your awareness up to it. And then you can be in gratitude. But you start with being grateful for little things. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I live for comment and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.